Hi and welcome back, my name is Emily. In this video I will show you a brand new stamp set from Forte. This one is called Hello Spring and I am in love with this stamp set. It is a layering stamp set, as you can see here, with this gorgeous flower. It also comes with a mask, a stencil mask. I didn't have that at the time when I created this video, but I will recommend, or actually they come together so you don't have to pick it up separately, and that is something I really like with Forte's stencil, that they are included. Not all companies are doing that, so sometimes you have to pick them up separately, but that is something I really like. Here I'm just pointing out how you can layering this up, but you don't have to use all the layers if you don't want to. So for today I will actually first show you how you can layer this up. So I'm using my Mini Misty here, and I'm using that outline image first, just since this was the first time I used it as well. I wanted to see how the layers were going to fit, so I didn't want to play around just doing all the layers separately. I wanted a guide, and this is the perfect one, and also I really like how it turned out. So here you can see how it looks when I am using that most solid layer of our flower here, and I will ink it up with some inks from Concord at 9. So that is so beautiful, and you can see how good of a placement I got there. So I will rotate this and stamp it down once more. So now I will speed up this process a little bit, so you don't see me fiddling around with all the layers in this stamp set. But I'm pointing here at the parts that I am looking through the stamp when I am stamping. So I wasn't happy with alignment and I went back a second time. So now I'm using a slightly darker color. If you don't have a lot of inks in a lot of different shades of the same color family, you could also double stamp the lightest layer if you would like that. I can have a video showing that if you would like. Just leave me a comment down below telling me that you want to see that. So now I'm going in with the darkest layer, and then we will go in with all the leaves. So the leaves went super fast. You can see how easy they align. So I used a couple of shades of green as well. So both the flowers and the leaves has 3 parts to it. And for the center part you can see that it will be 2 steps, and 2 also for the vine here. So now it's the center parts there. And I had a little bit of a trouble with the center parts, those black images. I wanted them to be yellow, but since I already had stamped that coral color underneath, I think it would have been better if I just stamped them in black or a darker shade of the same color, so maybe the red one, so they would have stand out more. You will see that I will do them in black in my next example here. So that is how it looks when it's all stamped out and finished. I will cut this out by hand because there are no coordinating dies. But before I start to create or assemble some cards, I wanted to show you my second card idea here, and this is the one I will actually show you how I created a card project with. The other one were more of how I layered everything up, because I thought it was easier to show you on one single flower than to show you like this one. I'm creating a panel with a little bit of a masking and flowers that are going outside of the panel. So I just wanted to show you how this would look. So those will be turned into cards, but I will not show you the entire process today. Here you can see I'm just masking. That's my lazy masking when I'm doing it like this. So for these flowers I chose some really light yellow, really light yellow combination. I chose, I believe it's called Buttercup, maybe from Altenew. So here you can see how it turned out. I am so happy with this color combination. And I got some ink smooshing where I didn't like it. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but I had some parts that didn't stamp perfectly and that I wasn't happy with. So to cover that up, I used splatter stamp set from Forte and just went over my panel in both the sections that I had like mistakes, but also on some of the other parts, just to tie everything in. And I believe if you don't look for the mistakes, I don't think you will see them. So I will pop this up on top of a cream colored card base, just to tie it in with those soft pink flowers. And I also like the contrast between that white in the card panel against that black and the vanilla or cream colored cardstock. And I used one of the sentiment from the retirement set, and I will bump these up with some foam strips here, also to create some dimension. I know I wanted something that was really bold to tie everything in and to cover up some more of my mistakes, and also to tie it in with all the black I used. So here you can see I really like the shape of how this sentiment turned out. And I will use a ruler here just to make sure that I have the first one straight and then the other ones will come more natural, I hope. Putting things down straight is not my strongest side, and sometimes I put them down crookedly just to make you see that they are crooked, and not having to fibble around with it so much, just making it attentional, make it look better, I think. So here's another card that I created with the first flower that we created on screen, and this one the sentiment comes from To a Friend stamp set from Forte. This is also a new one created by Alex Sabiria as well. And this one I did a mixed media background, so different from what I'm usually are doing, and that is from Lava Hero stamp set, also from Forte. So I cut the stem or the vein, I think you can call it that, off, and I wanted that white border, so I just glued down a piece of white cardstock to the back and faked it. And for my sentiment, this one is also from Forte. I will have it listed down below. And this will be a teacher card, and I just love it so much. I'm a teacher myself, so I know that I have a lot of colleagues that I can give this to, or my daughter's preschool teacher as well. So I gold heat embossed that on top of a vellum strip, and I adhered it down with some foam adhesive with the flower. So that was my 3 projects for today. I hope you liked it. Until next time, have a great day. Bye!